Roll camera, cue the lights, and welcome back. Planet Coaster 2 is taking us straight to the golden age of cinema with the brand new silver screen DLC. We've got movie studio props, stunt set pieces, and retro cinema rides, but is this pack a blockbuster or does it flop at the box office? Because in this video we're breaking down every single new piece, coaster and feature to see if it's worth your hard-earned money. Hit that subscribe button, grab your popcorn, and let's get right into the breakdown. So guys, the first new feature of this DLC is a brilliant Vekoma new gen flying coaster. This is the same model as Fly in Phantasialand. I've just built a bit of a kind of blueprint myself. There isn't an in-game blueprint for this, and it's got all of the side mechanisms and everything where it has to go onto its side to enter the station, and it is just truly a very accurate and brilliant coaster. I also really like these train designs. They look really geometrical and cool. I really like them. They'd be great for like modern roller coasters. And yeah, it looks really nice. I'll give you guys a POV now. So the next thing we're going to be looking at today is the 3 new brilliant flat rides which have been added in the DLC. And I wouldn't count this as a flat ride, but it is a cinema, which is absolutely brilliant, and you can put your own, if you're on desktop, you can put your own footage on here and do whatever you want with that, and it's made as a flat ride mechanism with all of the different bits around it, but you can easily put a building around it and properly spice that one up. We have got, personally my favourite one, the new Dance Macabre inspired ride. I have wanted this in Planet Coaster 2 since it ever came out, and it just looks so good. It's very accurate, and again you could easily put some walls around here and decorate that up really nicely. The one thing I am a bit annoyed about is these staircases. They do look a bit jank, but I'm sure we can sort them out with our brilliant skills. And then next we have the kind of Mr. Frog jumper things. I'm not really sure what to call them, but it's like Elmo's flying jumbos at Disney. It just kind of goes up and down and just kind of mellow. Very children's flat ride, but I'm still very glad we've got it in there because it's a very common flat ride. Surprised we don't have it yet, or surprised we didn't have it earlier. So yeah, those were the 3 flat rides, and they look really nice, all really nicely quality. Nice kind of meshing on the back of their framework, and yeah, they look really nice. Here is one of my personal favourites. This is the kind of robot arm called Ex Machina. This is the kind of blueprint that they've offered, and I've stripped it down with all the scenery off of it, and it's just the bare bones, but it's basically one of those robotic arms, and they look really cool and accurate. These also go with it. I haven't put them into the ride, but you can upload your own footage onto here if you're on PC, and then these robotic arms kind of place themselves inside and rotate around with them. So then there's kind of an image there that you guys can see when you're on ride. So yeah, it looks really good and really accurate. really nice catwalks and things, and the station looks good as well. And yeah, well done, Frontier. So the next ride we've got here is something quite special. It is a really nice kids, or I'm not really sure what to call it, but it can go very fast if you want it to, but it can also go very slow. But yeah, there's like a launcher and then it goes down, and it looks really, really cool. And yeah, this would be brilliant for racing areas or F1 areas or places like that. And yeah, I think it just looks really, really nice, and I'm definitely going to have to implement one of those into my parks. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this, and yeah, great job. Next up then is the tour bus kind of thing. Again, I've stripped it back from the blueprint, and it looks really, really good, I think. And these kind of buses look really accurate and cool. I really, really like the designs. And yeah, really nice little tour bus for you guys to play around with in game. I know some of you guys are going to do some insane stuff with this. I'm talking to like Rudy Camel and Silverette and all those people. So yeah. Okay, so now we are getting into the scenery pieces. This is going to be one hell of a footage clip, because there is so much in here, and this has taken me so long to lay out for you guys. But yeah, we'll have a little look through them. So first up we got our fences, and these look really, really nice. Love these new chain link fences, definitely going to use them. And these fences in particular would be great for like entrances inspired by like Universal Studios and things. It looks really nice. We've got kind of a filled in version there. And then I really like the smaller fence for things like queues, just because those are a bit long, I find. Then we got these for the red carpet and things like that. They look really, really, really nice. And I'm definitely going to be using them around my entrances too. Here we've got another one of these kind of the wooden backstage fences. Definitely be using them. We've already got some in the game, but yeah, looks really, really nice. Next up, we've got a bit of a framework kind of cladding thing, and it looks really, really, really nice. It's not on the grid either, so it's fully movable and twistable, and it looks really, really nice. Here we've got some kind of popcorn stands and things, and these is how small it can go, and this is how large it can go. Then we got wheels and things, that's how big it can go and small it can go. And yeah, it looks really, really nice. Definitely going to be using these for my parks as well, just as little decorations and details. Here we've got some kind of tank thing. I'm guessing that goes on top of here, but that'll be really good for things like water tower leaks and things like that. So yeah, really, really nice. Definitely be using them. Here's a kind of broken version of the tour bus, which is a bit sad, but yeah, I guess they had a bit of an accident. Just like a kind of box, you can put this around anywhere you really want, freely movable. And yeah, looks really nice. Definitely be using them in my backstage areas. Got a little kind of truck here, put the wheels on there. Yeah. Bus as well, use that for the car parks and things. Looks really, really nice. Got a nice selection of cars here as well. Just some normal ones, and then this unfortunately rotted up, horrible rusty one that's probably been put in a junkyard for 10 years. So yeah, it looks like it's something out of the Scorch Trials. But got some kind of rims around here. Oh, sorry, my game's really laggy. But yeah, got some nice rims here. Police car, taxis, a lovely fire truck. That looks really, really nice. I just wish you could spray water out of there. You probably could with scenery pieces. So yeah, I can imagine people doing some cool stuff with that. Bit of a trailer here, can put it on the back of the truck or something like that. Bit of a garbage truck here. Really nice stuff. And then we got some helicopters. Can't really see myself using these, but you know, you never know what is around the corner. But yeah, looks really nice. We got some police ones, a news one, and then a normal one. But yeah, got some trucks. things like that. And then some cars, and then all these wheels. And then a big, massive tank, which you can actually turn into a animatronic as well, which is really good. And then we've got a nice big long train carriage here. I can imagine people doing some good western stuff with this, making it look abandoned, something like that. Some more wheels and a bit of a rim here as well. Yeah, so those were all of the vehicles here. They look really, really nice. Moving down to the second line, we've got some kind of wall pieces. I could definitely imagine myself using these in my studio entrances and things like that. We've got the Mr. Butterworth guy, whatever his name is. Fully movable and resizable, I believe. Oh my gosh, that goes massive. Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, got whatever these are. They look like railroad tracks. Could probably put that train from over there on here. Looks really nice. Got some kind of framework water tower kind of thing that you can put these on. Looks really good. And I can imagine creating a scene where that like kind of collapses maybe onto something. So yeah, looks really, really nice. Over here we've got some kind of framework stuff and some pieces for the buildings. Could definitely imagine myself using this for like a cinema entrance or something. Looks really nice and retro. Really cool. That's useful for arcades as well. We got a nice kind of pillar thing here. Looks really, really good. Bit of a kind of entrance portal. Could see myself using that in entrances as well. And here's some kind of wall piece. Looks really, really good. Add a green screen. I do really like these kind of creases. Probably needs a bit of an iron. And then here's kind of a shop facade window. Looks really, really good. Got some kind of awnings and things. Another shop window here. And then all these building pieces and things here look really nice. And then loads of signs, traffic lights, all of that good stuff. Posters, hazmats. And yeah, it looks really, really good. So over here we've got some kind of doors, and there's something very special about this. You can actually change the image and you can put people on there. So I've got Sharky, and yeah, I've got Sharky on there, and you can open that one up, and then it's like, yeah, you can kind of come through it, and really, really good for dark rides, and I can see people utilising them very, very well. We've got a kind of sliding door here, slides across. Looks really nice. Bit of a warehouse door. Then here is something that I'm really excited about. Got these kind of steps and things as well. Look really, really nice. So yeah. Over here we've got some kind of tiles. They'd be brilliant for bathrooms. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers saying that as well. Definitely using those in the custom bathroom builds. Then we got the same but with the sides and the walls as well. Then a whole load of gridded pieces. Got plaster, whatever that is, opaque glass. Got kind of ruined things here. And then brick, really nice new brick texture. Looks really good. It's a bit more modern. Definitely see myself using them. Over here we got window, like a smacking window, and then we got green screens, red screens, yellow screens, blue screens. A couple more kind of animatronic windows smashing. Here we got the new benches and bins. Personally, I really, really like these. I'm not a fan of these, but I could see myself using them in backstage areas and things. I do really like these. We could use them for like dark rides and things, for very ornate areas and things like that. And then this park bench is really nice for entrances. Could definitely see myself using them in some kind of studio entrance in the future. Here we've got some kind of New York balconies and steps and things like that. Reminds me of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Looks really, really nice. And then we've got this kind of almost sci-fi wall piece, but you can put it into a animatronic as well. Looks really good. Definitely great for our sci-fi builds. So yeah, looks really, really nice. Then we've got our nice windows here. See myself using them. We've got some police car traffic lights things. They look really nice. And then a whole bunch of different green screens and windows and things and trims and very classical pieces here. Look really good, especially this one. See myself using them in some kind of main street. Those brick pieces again, nice modern pieces. And then whatever those are, but they look really nice. The Art Deco windows, they're called. And then here, I really like these. Look really modern. See myself using them. And then the same kind of thing all around here. Got some nice pillars and things over here. Really nice for entrances, Universal Studios inspired things. Bit of a banner here. Loads of doors. And then these are really cool. They're kind of reflective, but then you can actually put it onto, if I go into the night, you can actually see they light up, which looks really nice. And yeah, definitely see myself using them. And then we got some cornered variants, larger variants. Looks really nice. Got some kind of gold pillar there. Looks really, really good. Very ornate. And then a smaller version of that there. So a gold ball. Things like that. Very modern over here. Steel and things like that. We've got some steps and loads of classical pillars and things. And then those off-grid wall pieces from over there. Tiled kind of things here, but the off-grid pieces. And then lots of glass. And yeah, it looks really, really nice. I think I've just about covered everything in there. And yeah, it looks really, really good. So yeah, I think that's about 600 plus pieces, including the animatronics, which we're going to get to in a minute. So here we are in the big mess of animatronics. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of them, but there is so many. It took me like a good hour just placing down all of these. I mean, look at all of them. It's insane. So many of them. We've got tons of people just falling over. Loads of different things like alien people and guards, and I could definitely see myself using these outside of like ride areas and things. Just kind of looks like they're almost guarding it. Looks really, really nice. Looks like a bit of security. These knights, for any of you fairy tale fans, look really, really good. They look a bit more remastered from the original Plancos. Some kind of zombie people here. And then some pirates and things, bandits. And yeah, just a whole lot of falling and tumbling and dramatic people. So yeah, it looks really, really good. Over here we've kind of got this garbage bin dumpster, and then we can put that to deactivated. I could see myself using them in backstage areas and things, as well as this as well. Looks really, really nice. We got these from earlier for the robotic arm. And then his kind of metal cladding going through this truck. But yeah, this truck looks really nice if you add the wheels as well. Bit of a jetty falling here. Looks really nice. And then a whole lot of kind of film crew. Really good. Some people doing the speakers, boom mics, film tapes, and then a bit of a kind of stand here. Looks really nice for your studio lovers. And then a bit of a manhole cover here as well. It looks really, really nice. Very happy we've got these manhole covers. Very useful for things like cities and all of that. And then we got these helicopter rotors. Looks really, really nice. And then a bus, the bus from earlier, tipped over, doing its thing, animatronicking. Loads of racing around cars and flips and stunts and all of that kind of stuff. It looks really, really good. This thing from earlier as well. And yeah, and then we've got a massive crashing train as it goes down here. Not very great at all, but yeah, very useful for western areas as well. Bit of a leaking water tank. Very, very nice. And then all your sharks. Very useful for things like Jaws rides and Megalodon rides and all that kind of stuff. And then over here we've got loads of different circuits, cars and sharks and loads of kind of stuff. Looks really, really good. So yeah. So after testing out everything the Silver Screen DLC has to offer, what's the final verdict? Honestly, if you live for detailed custom builds and classic Hollywood aesthetics, this pack delivers big time. The prop selection alone gives you a massive creative freedom, and the new lighting and set pieces are an absolute dream for dark ride creators. That said, if you're strictly a management player who skips detailed scenery, you might not get the full value out of this one. But for builders, designers and theme park nerds, it's a solid 8 out of 10, and well worth picking up. Though, I want to hear your take. Are you grabbing this DLC on day one, or passing on it for now? Drop a comment down below and let me know. If this breakdown helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe for plenty more Planet Coaster 2 builds, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care guys, bye.